Okay, this is your homework help from what we did in class. You had different menus to look at. I'm going to pick one that was not one to look at, so I know if you chose what I did, that you got help from the menu here. So you had to do 2 restaurants. Okay, this was the sheet that we worked on. I chose one from Kennesaw to do, so the one from Kennesaw was not one of the choices for you. Okay, the one that I did for you in class was a Trackside Grill, which is in Kennesaw. The first thing, I wrote down my appetizers, so I had fried green tomatoes, which was $8. I had the citrus glazed salmon for $18, and then the key lime pie for $4.95, then a tea for $2.99. The first thing I had to do was to add all of these up. So in this column right here, you can see that I added everything up. I used a calculator. I got $33.94. Now I got to calculate the tip, which is this part right here. So when I calculate the tip, I like to put it into my proportion there. So now I can do the work for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply $33.94 times 15. And then I divide by 100, and that's going to give me an answer that looks like this. I don't want all those numbers. I just want to go to the 100 spot. So I look to the right. Anything above a 5, I'm going to give that a shove. Since it wasn't above a 5, I'm going to leave it alone. So my tip for that waitress was $5.09. So you can see I put that right there in that spot. So that was a tip. That's what I got. That was my tip right there. When I do the next column here, I'm going to go ahead and add my total meal plus the tip, and that's where I got the $39.03. So I just added those two. And then when I do the tax, we don't do the tax with the tip, so it's just going to be the tax there. So I'm going to go back to my original meal, $33.94, and I'm going to set up my proportion, and I'm going to do a 6% tip. This is what it would look like. So when I do this, again, I'm going to cross multiply, divide, and that should give me my answer, which is the part. So $33.94 is my whole meal. Multiply that by the 6, which is my part of the percent. When I divide it by 100, I'm going to get an answer that looks like this. Remember, I only want to go to the 100 spot. I look to the right and see that number's greater than a 5, so I give this number a shove. So my tax for this is going to be $2.04. So as you can see, that's where I got the $2.04. Then this last column, I'm going to add my total bill plus the tip plus my tax, and that's going to tell me what I'm going to leave at the end of the night for my bill. So that's how you do this. So if you are doing this one, make sure you use the Trackside Grill just like I did here so that I know if you need any assistance.